I was house sitting for my grandma one weekend while she traveled to the countryside with some of her church friends. She trusted me a lot, so she often asked me to look after the house when she had to be away. This time, I stayed in the guest bedroom at the back of the house, right next to the garden. It was the same room my cousin and I used to sleep in during our childhood vacations. Before going to bed, I checked every door and window to make sure everything was locked, a habit my grandma taught me. Everything seemed fine. I laid down on the bed next to the window, and since it was still early, I stayed on my phone for a while, watching videos and texting. There wasn't much to do in that house with no fast internet. That's when I thought I heard something coming from the garden. It sounded like a faint voice, maybe a soft psht, or even my name. I paused the video and stayed completely still, trying to hear it again. A few seconds passed. Nothing. I went back to my phone. Then I heard it again. Hey. Now I was sure someone was calling. It was a woman's voice, low, distant, and oddly familiar. I slowly got up, walked to the window, and tried to peek through the blinds. I could barely see anything, but I had the strange feeling there was someone near the garden fence, facing away. I thought maybe it was the neighbor, Mrs. Clotilde. But why would she be in the backyard this late, and why call me like that? I decided not to open the window. Instead, I left the room and walked to the living room. From there, I could see the garden better through the glass door that led to the back porch. I stayed behind the curtain, trying not to move. And then I saw it. A woman in a light dress with long hair standing in the middle of the yard. She wasn't moving, just staring at the house. The strangest part? Her feet weren't touching the ground. It was like she was floating just a few inches above the grass. She slowly turned her head toward the house, straight at the window, as if she knew exactly where I was. Then she spoke, clear as day. "You're there, aren't you? I saw you when you were a child." My entire body froze. My heart was pounding. I ran back to the bedroom, locked the door, and dove under the covers like that would protect me. The voice didn't come back, but the silence, it was worse. I didn't sleep that night. In the morning, I finally gathered the courage to check the garden. There was no one there, but right where she had been standing, I found something on the ground. An old black and white photo covered in dirt. It was my grandma, standing next to a woman in a light dress. On the back of the photo, written in faded handwriting, "I came back for what I left behind." I called my grandma right away. She answered in a panic, telling me she had a strange dream about her sister, the one who disappeared when she was 20, in that very garden. To this day, I don't know what I saw that night, but I haven't agreed to house sit for my grandma since.
If you enjoy this story and want to hear more chilling tales like it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.